most trouble about in terms of censorship?
Like,
Nudity or
like
language?
waking up.
Just getting out of bed in the morning?
They just have it in their minds that they want to hire somebody, but they don't want any communication made. You know, they want to like make you into something. I don't know. It's like, I guess it goes into white homes. They're worried about that a lot.
What do they? Yeah, you know, it's funny. Gwen Barrett, our associate producer, or sometime producer, is black. You know, and Carmen Matias is Hispanic.
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored.
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there, just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just to keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, and we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people, and I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing. What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, Mutant? How you doing today, man? Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the biddies. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. First off, let me throw in my little holiday cheer because it's December and I need to do this shit because reasons. Okay, I'm gonna get epileptic shot. Oh yeah, no, that shit is. All right. Holiday cheer is engaged. Yeah, what's up, everybody? We are here. It is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday. And, I kind of got some good news. But first, how was everybody weekend? How was everybody weekend? If you didn't see my stream that I did, wow, was that yesterday? Yesterday I did some art streams and I'm gonna work on it today. I couldn't work on it because you know what I did today? I tenured my resignation to my job effective immediately. Oh, fuck, like I'm fucking happy. I'm fucking excited. I'm excited. Yes. Boobs. No. No. I actually turned in my resignation to my job today. And you know, the HR guy was like, "Oh, you gonna stay the rest of the day?" I was like, I kind of didn't want to come in today. And it was kind of because I got a new motherfucking I got my offer letter for the new job that I applied for like 3 weeks ago. So I got my offer letter. I started the job next Monday, and you know what I wasn't gonna do? I wasn't gonna go from one soul crushing job to another job and not take any time off. I literally have 54 hours of vacation time left. 54 hours. And yeah, one of the reasons why I was like mad because they didn't want to give me my vacation time for the rest of the year. They wanted me to not have vacation time and I have 54 hours left. So I was like, fuck this place. Man. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations. Confetti balloon bottle with popping cork party popper.
Wow. So. I plan on staying with this new job, at least a year if I have anything to do with it. And so I have a year. To turn YouTube and Twitch into a sustainable income. Yeah. It's good. Okay. But yeah, no, man, I was so happy. And then like, not to like kill the vibe or shit like that, but yesterday I actually as many of you guys know, I got my first dose of the vaccination back in the end of September, early October, and so yesterday I actually got the second dose. I know 2 months. I know. I had to work up the courage to go, and so I took my mother with me. And look. Tell I am telling you, I have a phobia of needles, and so yesterday I went. She came with me. It wasn't as bad this time as it was last time, but Friday, because I called off Thursday and Friday because I was looking for my offer letter, I actually grilled a turkey. I grilled a turkey because I was fucking experimenting. And I know you're saying like, wait, grill a turkey, wouldn't that shit dry? No, because I had the shit in brine for about 4 days. I had a turkey in salt and brown sugar in a brine for 4 fucking days. And so I grilled the shit. Dismiss. I grilled the shit. And so when my mother came over and got some turkey, the funny fucking part about it is she was looking around. My setup is in my living room because like my setup, and I realized something. She was trying to reach out and like try to get you know an insight into what I do. So I showed her about Twitch, and I showed her about some of YouTube, and then like I was rendering a video. I was rendering a video, and it started, and I hurry up and cut that shit off. And the video that I was specifically rendering was that dumb fuck professor that says women should just be barefoot and pregnant. And she was like, "Oh, let me hear it." And I said, "No, you don't want to hear it." She's like, "Sure, I'll do." I say, "I use adult words." And then she gave me this look like, "Oh my fuck. Oh my fuck." And I'm like, "Yeah, no, we can listen to it. I use adult words. You don't have to talk to him like that." The dumb fuck said women should be barefoot and pregnant. If anybody told my daughter that shit, I'm going to use very choice words. And she was like, but still, it's like if anybody told my sister that, I would use choice words. I actually said I would use my ability to help them get away with hiding the body, but you know the choice words that I was saying. Anyway, so I've had an interesting weekend and an interesting start of this week, and I have a week off for yay. And not this weekend coming up, but the weekend of the 17th, 18th, and 19th, I'm gonna be at Con Alt Delete selling more anime merch. Well, prints, but still, you get the idea. So yeah, I'm feeling a little bit relieved. Some financial troubles have actually been resolved with this moving to a new job. I'm feeling a little bit better. Still extremely exhausted. I think Saturday I slept most of the day away. But as you guys see with energy production, I'm like let's get ready for a motherfucking show. Let's get ready for a show. And I'm sorry if it seems braggadocious, but God, this feels just ah. Uh, RIP headphones users. So let's get to the show. Let's go ahead and engage everything. We're gonna go ahead and start the show and get into some great videos, and from there we're gonna actually see what that energy do. God. Oh, by the way, in celebration, like, of course, there's some other things that I want to actually get, but in celebration of this new job, I actually treated myself to two $7.50 games. I know. I rebought City Skylines, so I don't have to worry about that on PlayStation Plus, and I bought Gran Turismo Sport because I Gran Turismo. just like it's one of those things that taught me how to drive. Like literally, I had the steering wheel and everything, and Gran Turismo taught me how to drive. So yeah, I had to get it, and I was happy, and it was like yay, and it kind of made up for the shitty weekend I had before when I lost my fucking wallet and somebody tried to like, yeah, yeah, I'm happy now. Not happy, but I feel a lot of weight has been taken off my shoulders. Anyway, it goes. Sorry guys. I feel like I've been bragging too much, but some weight has been taken off my shoulders, and you guys get the benefit of that. So let's get to our new video, and it's great. This first video is great that we start off with this one. We have start off with that kind of happy news because this shit is gonna be depressing. All right, let's go. Okay, so I remember probably like yeah, it was February where every day that I streamed, I did a story of police behaving badly. Part of it was because of Black History Month. Part of it is like this shit is all over the internet. But I did a story of cops behaving badly, and so I've had people actually come to the channel from watching that videos. I have people suggest shit from watching that videos, and you guys will know at least once a week I do a story of cops behaving badly. What I want to bring your attention to is again some more cops behaving badly. So let's watch it, shall we? Now, as you can see, this doesn't look good because this grown ass cop, this grown ass cop is on what appears to be a little kid. And of course he's a little kid. He's 13 years old, but let's kind of go. Let's go. Let's play this.
Get off him! Get off him! That's a hit boy! Get off him! Get out! It wasn't doing that! It wasn't doing that!
Now, mind you, this cop has his like. Look at the size of this kid versus how big this cop is. Like, look at this shit. And it's only like half 30 seconds long, but look how big this cop is versus this kid. Watch.
That's a hit boy! Get off him! Get out! It wasn't doing that! It wasn't doing that!
You choking him! You trying to play a fucking basketball! Let me get him. I don't do that.
I mean, like, the kid was almost limp from this cop putting his fucking hands on him. A Baton Rouge police officer chokes a 13-year-old boy that was playing basketball in a case of mistaken identity while ignoring the desperate police from his family. This is the shit that makes us say ACAB. This is the shit. Look at the replies. I live in a major metropolis to the left. It's pretty much common knowledge that if you're traveling through Baton Rouge, you don't fuck around because you'll find out. Just move through it as quickly as possible, as legally as possible, and never stop in Baton Rouge. Like, this shit is
What kind of stuff are they
unfucking
giving you the most
believable.
trouble about?
It's where you see this shit like this is a fucking kid. It is clear that this child is a kid, but dangerous black kid, like dangerous black male. I mean, like, I hate to make light of it, but at least he didn't get gunned down in 12 seconds like Tamir Rice, but almost going limp from being choked out because he's playing ball in the middle of a street. Like, what the fuck? What would have happened if the cameras weren't there? I just I don't fucking get it. Why do these cops believe that they are in danger of just being like gruesomely RoboCopped? And if you don't know what I mean, if you ever watched the movie RoboCop, how Alex Murphy was, well, he became RoboCop. Why do these cops believe that that shit is gonna happen to him? Why? Like, I don't get it. You like, I don't know. And it was three of them. Three of them. I I just can't. I just can't. This shit makes me so mad because it's like, one, I had to deal with that shit when I was a kid. This shit isn't new. Being stopped just because you're a suspicion. And I was and still am a motherfucking nerd. But, you know, dangerous black male because of reasons. Why is it that they let people just stay on the force after that? Why? Like, at what point do you realize that a lot of these people, they have issues that they need to fucking take care of? Fuck being like, fuck like, oh yeah, we the thin blue line. But okay, let's see what that was. Hold on. Send it to me again, mutant. I didn't get it. But shit like this, man. And people say it's only a few bad apples, but they forget the rest of the phrase that spoil the whole bunch. And we're not even gonna go into the socioeconomics part of it, where most of the crimes are like property crimes that cops are trying to resolve. And I mean, like, what the fuck? I mean, like, what else are we supposed to fucking do? It's like, I got it, I got it, I got it. Here, um, another contributor to the stream, mutant. Here we go.
You ought to be sure that what you're finna do is legal, okay? Because I can film in public as long as I want to. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cops out here, and you got your hand on your gun for what reason?
For my safety.
Are you ready to shoot me?
No, I'm not.
So why you got your hand on your gun?
Because I can.
Because you're ready to shoot me, right?
No.
Guns are made to shoot. Y'all are a
Matter of
joke.
opinion at this point.
No. It's a matter of fact. Your hands are on your gun.
The issue is not here.
I'm done talking to you.
The issue is you open carry.
Which is legal in this state.
Not here on this county property.
This is public property.
This is
I
county
can't carry inside of there. That's a government building.
You're right. And that
Exactly.
parking
I'm outside. This is a public area. What's your name?
Parking lot.
Tell me your name.
It's Detective Williams.
Detective Williams. Your badge number?
We don't have badge
Don't have
numbers.
badge numbers.
No.
So what you're telling me right now is, per the Constitution, I cannot open carry or film in none of this area.
Per the county policy.
But policy isn't law. I need you to understand that. Policy isn't law.
Hey man, what's your name?
I'm not giving that out. I haven't broken the law. Y'all to be sure that what you finna do.
I wonder what ethnicity he's not. Because I've seen like maybe he's not a person of color. I'm just saying maybe. I mean like you know wait 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 the guy who was filming it, he cannot be a detective. I'm just saying, like I know, like a lot of these guys are sheriffs, and like no, I this shit disgusts me. Like okay, and like here's here's something that is fucking unbelievable. Do you know during riots, cops send people undercover to the riots? I know, shocking, right? I like ask me how I know. Ask me how I know. Do you know during protests, cops send people to actually agitate protests or at least spy on them? We're going to say at least spy on them. In St. Louis, a police department actually sent 2 officers undercover to infiltrate protesters. One was white, one was black. And how do we find out about this? Well, the undercover white cop, the police passed right by his ass. But the undercover black cop got the shit kicked out of him, got his phone destroyed, and has been on permanent disability because, one of the main perpetrators says, "Ooh, I'm about to fuck up some black people," to his girlfriend on FaceTime. And they have record of that fucking call. We have to do something about these cops. We have to. It's no way around it. And you can say that not all cops are bad guys and shit like that. If you're joining the police force, after seeing all of this shit, if you say, I want to be a cop after 2020, after May 2025, at May 25th, 2020, you just doing it because you want to fuck people up. Like, let's just be honest. If you say, I want to join the police force after seeing all the shit that's been happening over the last couple of years, you're just saying, I want to get into a position of power to fuck people up. That's it. I can't explain it anymore. Well, I'm going to be good to change the system. Well, you're only capturing so many. Right. There have been excuses to say you're only capturing certain parts. Yeah, this is after cameras are everywhere. We're capturing so much every day. But you know what? Hey,
I'm about
a few
to
bad
show
apples,
you
right? A few bad apples spoil the whole bunch. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for watching this clip. I want to thank the people who've actually supported bringing you this clip. One, I want to thank Mutant for bringing this clip, and I believe Thunder dropped this in the Discord. If you have any stories you wish for me to cover, drop them in the Discord, and I will put them on the list to make sure I cover. Anything else, please like, share, and subscribe, and we're going to end the video segment here. Fuck. Like, okay. So there can be a 15-year-old kid that gets caught looking for ammunition, talking about literally saying, I can't have these thoughts stop and get to go back to class, but you can't open care. I just, fuck! I, I, yeah, 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 fuck. Okay. You can, you know you have at least 150 pounds on a kid, but you fucking choking them out because your life feels straight. Fuck. Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah. Reasons. Reasons. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't. I don't know. I'm gonna actually save this for later. We're gonna go and I'm gonna save this for later. It's a little bit of a longer video. But we're gonna do this for Wednesday. But I've actually found the video that I was looking for, and we're just gonna dive into this whole policeman training, especially one recently, a video that popped up in Utah. But, can we work on some good news, guys? Can we work on some good news? Um, I know I had some good news earlier today, but I want to have good news for other people. So let's work on some good news and like see what if there is any good news in the world. All right, so from time to time, I watch Democracy Now. Now, if you're on Twitch and you've actually watched the Surfs, you would actually see that they play news clips from time to time. And I personally like either watching Democracy Now, Professor Richard Wolf with Economic Update. But I saw this not too long ago, and we're actually going to pay attention to this because it it kind of overturned some great things. So I know if you're watching me on Twitch, first of all, if you have Twitch Prime linked up to your Amazon Prime and you want to support the stream and you get one free sub a month, yes, I know it sounds bad, but you can actually donate to me on stream without using any additional money. Um, and also, um, yeah, Bezos sucks. I know, like, and water is wet, the sky is blue, mostly. And the earth is round. So if you remember a few months back, where you have those Amazon plant workers that tried to unionize, and you kind of remember the vote kind of failed, but there is new light from the National Labor Relations Board, and this story is brought to us by Democracy Now. So let's go.
See now co-host Juan Gonzalez in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Hi, Juan.
Hi, Amy, and welcome to all of our listeners and viewers across the country and around the world.
And this is like one of the fresh news stories that I have. This news story was December the 1st, but let's go.
Well, on Black Friday, one of the busiest shopping days of the year, the day after Thanksgiving, Amazon employees worldwide joined in a strike that targeted the trillion-dollar company and its founder, billionaire Jeff Bezos, under the banner, Make Amazon Pay. They called for the retail giant to raise wages, pay its taxes in full, and stop its surveillance of workers.
Ooh, they asking a lot. Next thing you know, they're going to be asking, like stop, doing illegal purchasing, or not purchasing, illegal marketing practices by, finding which brand sells best and then them like unironically copying it to try to get a better sales return on the Amazon products versus the brand that's selling the best. But that's going to cut into Amazon's profit. But let's go.
This comes as workers at an Amazon warehouse in Bessemer, Alabama, may soon get another chance to decide whether to unionize. The National Labor Relations Board has ordered a new election after it ruled Amazon had interfered in the first election, in part by pressuring the U.S. Postal Service to install a mailbox outside the warehouse one day before the voting was set to begin. Amazon managers then pressured workers to drop their ballots in the new collection box, casting doubt over the secrecy of the election.
So, if you guys don't, this is only one of the tactics that they did. All right, so I'm going to explain some other stuff, right? So, okay. One, these companies put you in mandatory meetings that tell you that you can't opt out of not going to. You can't opt out of not going to these mandatory meetings where they sit there and berate you for a half an hour or an hour and a half to say union bad. They sit you through these mandatory videos of saying, "Oh, how we like family," and family wouldn't want to unionize because that gets in the way between you and your boss. And of course, what they're talking about. But here's even more of a sneaky ass thing that they did. So the representatives that wanted to start a union, you know what they did? They were outside of the plant. Outside of the warehouse. Where Amazon couldn't say anything. But it was that one way going in and out of the warehouse that had a traffic light on it. Amazon pressured the municipality to shorten the red light so the people wouldn't be able to talk to the Amazon workers. And of course, they're being DeJoy's bitch who, DeJoy's being their bitch who, was trying to expose who voted or not voted for the unionization. And I'm just going to say this up front. Hey guys, if you're in a workplace that has the ability to unionize, do it. Do it. Don't fuck around. Make them fuck around and find out. Do it. Because you know what they do? They fucking bitch and cry and they say how the unions are so strong, but they can't help and do anything. Fucking do it. Ask John Deere about how powerful unions are. Ask the Chicago Board of Education, where the fuck it is, how powerful teachers are. Ask those coal miners, the company that's who has those coal miners striking, how powerful unions are. Unions work. Unions help. And I understand there's some corruption and greed in any facet of group shit. But unions, they help you. They work. And they prevent these greedy ass corporations from fucking you over. And that's my TED Talk. But let's get back to this.
The Retail, Wholesale and Department Store Union is leading the organizing campaign in Bessemer. RWDSU President Stuart Applebaum said in a statement the new ruling, quote, confirms what we were saying all along, that Amazon's intimidation and interference prevented workers from having a fair say in whether they wanted a union in their workplace, unquote. In March, Democracy Now! Spoke about the mailbox with Michael Foster, a member organizer with the Retail, Wholesale and Department Store Union.
So, and this is what gets me. If Amazon was saying that unions don't help, because they say unions don't help. If they're so against it, if corporations is so against it that they trying to do this shit, fuck, unionize. They literally tried to get a mailbox put in a place where the company can see you vote. Come on now. I'm just saying, that's yeah, this motherfucker's a problem because he's voted. I don't know what he's voting, but he's a motherfucking problem. Come on, let's go. Play.
Workers just truly believe that something is going on with this mailing box. That why would Amazon want them to bring their ballots from home and bring it to the plant and put it in their mailbox when they can just literally put it back in their own mailbox. People called me and asked me, is Amazon stealing some of the ballots? Because they have seen people put their ballots in their mailbox, and it's just really scary. I believe it's an intimidation, so to speak.
In more news.
Wait, why pay for what you get for free? They put that shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did they really put that shit up? Oh wow. Shit. Like, where, like, does it say where this at? Why, like, this shit is affecting that vote. Like, okay, shit, let's go.
News for Amazon workers. New York Attorney General Letitia James sought an emergency court order Tuesday to force the company to implement stricter COVID-19 protocols, saying Amazon has prioritized profit over worker safety during the pandemic and retaliated against employees who raised concerns about their safety. James called for the court to appoint a monitor to oversee worker safety at Amazon's New York facilities. In another court order, James said Amazon should be required to rehire its employee, Chris Smalls, who was fired after he spoke out about working conditions. Well,
and this is another thing. Like, if you don't know the story about Chris Smalls, he was a supervisor. He saw people getting sick. And then he actually mentioned, like, hey, we need to protect our people. And they fired him because he was supposed to be quarantined. And he came up to the plant where literally, it was something about they specifically asked him to the plant, and they fired him because he came to the plant. And it was just like, these are your people that you're depending on to make the fucking profit. And yes, we know that it leaked that Bezos' design, like, specifically had a plan that, you know, people will burn out after 3 to 6 months. But you're going to run out of people. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go.
For more, we're joined by Alex Press, staff writer at Jacobin, host of a podcast about Amazon workers. Welcome back to Democracy Now!, Alex. Can you talk about this moment, historic moment, where the NLRB is now apparently calling for a second election, saying that Amazon interfered with the first election in Bessemer, Alabama, at their warehouse? Describe what you know at this point and what happened.
Oh no, it's a few Amazon distribution centers around my house as well, and it's just like it's bad when you see them actually trying to get people hired, offering $1,000 starting bonus, and it's just like, dude, we know people are literally pissing in bottles and diapers in order to make quotas. We know that. That's a story that came out that you tried to deny, but then you leaked the memo saying, hey guys, we're tired of finding shit in bags. We're tired of finding piss in bottles. Like, Amazon literally tried to deny this, and then a week later that shit came out. No, it was like 3 days. It was like, all right, we come on, guys. Like you have to be able to, like, not do, like, we can't find shit in bags. We can tag you and shit like that. But yeah, oh God, let's go.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Amy. So this week, the regional director of Region 10, which oversees Bessemer's election, has ruled that they should rerun that election. So, you know, the objections were many that the union filed over Amazon's behavior during the mail-in balloting period, right? So, you know, the voting took place in February and March, and then when the votes were counted in April, a clear majority of those ballots were against unionizing. The problem was that mailbox specifically. So Amazon had gotten USPS to set up a mailbox in the parking lot outside of the warehouse. And now, you know, Amazon had been pushing for an in-person vote, but it was the height of COVID, and the NLRB had ruled against that, right? So this mailbox was seen as an attempt to get around that. So it was under a tent that had all sorts of anti-union slogans on it. It was within spitting distance of the surveillance cameras. And so, as the person you spoke to earlier said, the workers themselves felt that they were being surveilled. And the NLRB officer agreed, right? So in their ruling this week, they wrote that Amazon had created the impression of surveillance, if not actually, in fact, surveilled the workers, and also had countervened the authority of the agency. And in fact, even more concerning, had shown it has control over USPS as well, which was tasked with making sure those ballots were not interfered with. So this was a violation of what the NLRB refers to as laboratory conditions, right? You can't have sloganeering at a polling site. You can't have the employer counting or seeming to count and control the ballots. And so those votes are being set aside, and it is likely a rerun will happen in the spring. It's unclear if it'll be in person or mail-in again. That's all to be determined. And Amazon can request that the board review this ruling again, but odds are at this point, you know, the hearing officer in August who had overseen this election recommended a rerun. This week, the regional director concurred with that agreement and similarly ordered a re-election. So,
like, not only did they have the tent there, not only did they like have anti-union slogans there, but they shown that the joy was their bitch. Like, it happened in February or March. I mean, like, not to get conspiratorial or shit like that, right? But who's to say that they didn't do what they tried to do in an election with the whole slow the mail shit down? I'm just saying, I'm not being a conspiracy theorist, but I wouldn't put it past DeJoy because he did try to slow down the mailing in of ballots for the 2020 election. He did. Like, I don't know. Oh, but this is a win. This is definitely a win. If you haven't done so, please go out and check out Democracy Now! And even if you're not a quote-unquote socialist or a leftist, even if you're not a socialist or a leftist, these are some of the things that would actually benefit you as somebody if you're a worker. And yeah, definitely. I'm going to drop the link in the chat just to let you guys go ahead and watch the rest for yourself. But yeah, no, this is actually one of those things where I would highly recommend that you check out some of these links because, like, to quote a certain leftist that gets a lot of shit, politics is stupid, but it's the most important thing that we have to deal with. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut this video segment here. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to stick it to fucking Bezos, all you have to do is use your free Amazon Prime link with your Twitch Prime, and actually, you can help support the stream. Also, like, share, subscribe when this video cut comes to YouTube. And yeah, no, thank you for watching this clip, and we're gonna cut the segment here. Fuck. I mean, like, if they get Amazon, especially after, remember, like, the strike, they said, like, all over, it's like, yeah, we tired of your shit, Amazon, and Jeff Bezos. Like, like, if you guys didn't see it, hold on, let me see if I can actually find it. We're not going to do the CEO entrepreneur born in 1964, Jeffrey Bezos. Okay. All right. If you guys haven't seen this shit, is it here? Okay. Check this bullshit out, right? This is after Bezos has been in space a few times. Check this shit out.
Not only is it different than what you thought,
and I know it's low. Hold on.
You know what the impression I had that I never expected to have is you're shooting up.
Oh my God.
And this new guy.
Come here. I want one.
Now, William Shatner is like 92 years old. He's old as shit. And he's trying to explain, like, how it felt to actually go into space. And Bezos just bored with this shit. Him, and of course, he's waving in some bottles from what I'm assuming is his assistant, but I couldn't put past being his girlfriend. All right.
I want to hear this. Here. You want a little of this? Hey.
The champagne showers have begun. Smiles all around. William Shatner taking in the moment clearly.
That motherfucker didn't look like he was taking in a moment. Like, you interrupt the guy who's actually just explaining the wonders and amazement of actually going to space. Somebody who grew up in a time where space travel was all but a dream. Somebody who actually grew up and saw the moon landing as almost an adult. But you have to do a champagne shower to show how fun it is. And people saying eating the rich is bad. He's already marinated himself in champagne. All right, I'm being an asshole. I'm picking on Dr. Evil because he's Dr. Evil. Let's get to the next show. Let's get to the next fucking God damn it. Let's get to the next video. All right, so I want to say this. Guys, did you know Twitter is a dumpster fire? And yes, if you're on Twitter, we all contribute to the dumpster fire. We know it's a dumpster fire. It's in some ways better, but in some case worse than Facebook. I know. And Twitter's a dumpster fire. It is a fucking dumpster fire. And I just don't know how to deal with that. So yeah. I've been talking to the wrong mic all this time. Oh wow. Okay. Anyway, Twitter's a dumpster fire, and Jack Dorsey has stepped down as CEO, and this is worrying times to certain people that's on Twitter. And yeah, let's actually go to a very concerned citizen, a very cautious and very, I don't know, self-reflecting individual by the name of Jeremy. Let's go.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and we've got some chaos going on at the end of the day at Twitter. Hey, we're going into the weekend. Hope you enjoyed today's videos. And
I mean, like, why the fuck does he have a Cowheart fucking hat on? This motherfucker probably has never done a hard day's work in his life, besides trying to ninja around Walmart with shit coming down his pants. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. I'm going to save that for later for you guys to actually enjoy. But let's go.
And if you did, if the red button below the video is still there and red, that means you're not subscribed. And
oh, Jeremy, I'm not going to subscribe to your channel. I can find your channel without subscribing. And yes, we know that you try to do the grift shit. And you're maximum grift right now, aren't you? But let's go.
If you're watching this video and you're not, I have but a humble ask if you would consider subscribing. I know you might have to create an account, but
No. If anything, please like, share, and subscribe to my content while I make fun of this motherfucker's content. But let's go.
I support all alt tech, and it's just hard for people to find my videos without being subscribed. Now, we saw...
No, it's not. I find your videos all the time. I just go search for your shit. It's easy. It's fucking easy. Type in
The Quartering. You think he's worried that his channel is dying? Do you think he's worried that his channel is dying? I know. I think he's worried his channel is dying.
The new Twitter CEO take over earlier this week, and roll out a controversial new policy, which I have another video about probably tomorrow because it's getting late in the day today, that has spectacularly backfired.
Oh my God. He can't keep it straight. He can't keep it straight. The fact that he records like one video or 5 videos at one time and then releases like them over the course of the week. He can't keep it straight. At least I know. I stream 3 times a week. I stream 3 times a week. And sometimes I'm lazy about putting the videos out once I clip them. I fucking admit that. But he can't keep the grip straight. All right, let's go.
Essentially banning memes, banning people from posting other people's photos without their direct consent, meaning we can't post criminals, we can't post missing persons or whatever. Or if somebody doesn't want to be found, they can flag down their own video or flag down their own pictures. It's definitely going to hurt journalism, and it's also going to hurt memeing. It's going to hurt a lot of things. But after
wait, no, that's not a thing, Jeremy. That's not a thing. Hold on. Let's see something. And of course, I can't have the wrong shit pop up on my Twitter. Like, yeah, I follow certain accounts on my Twitter channel that would get me in trouble. Now, what did he say about not being able to meme? Oh, look, a meme. How incel thinks sex work. That's a meme. I actually did it. What's another one? Another one. Why is everyone poly these days? Motherfucker, it takes 8 people to be able to buy a house. Monogamous in this economy? Good Lord, that's a lot of money. Okay, fucking be an asshole. What does he mean you can't meme? I just want someone that I can watch Crunchyroll, YouTube, and Pornhub with. Okay. Like, it's enough of my Twitter channel. It's enough of my Twitter. I know. And besides, follow me on Twitter. But let's go.
Rolling out that new policy, there's already been a major reorganization at Twitter. Following founder Jack Dorsey's recent departure, Twitter's new CEO is wasting no time in shaking up the company. A Washington Post report states that the new CEO announced a major reorganization of the company today, and it appears to include the stepping down of Michael Montano and Dantley Davis, who were the heads of engineering and design. I mean, these are not entry-level positions.
Wait, wasn't Twitter started by like 5 friends, and Jack Dorsey, yes, was the head of Twitter, but most of the people that was around with him was like still with the company, or some of the people that were still with the company. Let's see something. Who founded Twitter? Now, what did Jeremy say? Jack Dorsey, Dentley Davis, Michael Morano. Okay, here's the founders. American microblogging and social media and social networking device in which users post interacting. Twitter was created by Jack Dorsey, Nora Glass, Biz Stone, Evan Williams in March 2006 and launched in July of that year. By 2012, more than 100 million users posted 340 million tweets a day. That's million with a M. In the service of handle an average of 1.6 billion search queries a day. Wow, that's a lot of people. Branding, developers. But yeah, no, I was incorrect. But let's continue with it.
These are major players at Twitter, and they're quitting. Twitter confirmed in the reorganization to Engadget, and a spokesperson said Parag is focused on operational excellence and setting up Twitter to hit its goals. Did he have an axe to grind with these people? Was he mad now that he's CEO? He finally got rid of people he didn't like. I don't know.
You don't know. Oh my God, you're just speculating at this fucking point, dude. You don't know. The only why are you throwing this shit? Like, what the fuck did this CEO do to you? Are you mad? Are you mad? Are you mad? Jeremy, are you mad? Are you scared? Are you scared? Mr. Eisenberg, it's not a Grimm, so you don't have to be scared. Like, doesn't Jeremy look like a beaver man? Like, from if you watch the TV show Grimm, he looks like a beaver man. But let's it's neither here nor there. Let's go.
Were these, the two conservatives in the company? I don't know. It just seems odd that you would lose two heads of two different departments on the very same day, just days after the news.
Wait, Twitter actually promotes more conservative content than left-leaning content. Like, they do. Like, it's been proven. It's been documented. Like, why are you being a little bitch, Jeremy? Why are you crying about the shit? Because it's not all conservative all the time. Well, you got Minds and Rumbles and Parler. That's all conservative all the time. So you don't have to worry about that because, you have those platforms. But, they're not the audience not all the audience that you... All right, let's go.
CEO took over. Were they loyal to Dorsey? Probably. These changes include moving to a general manager model for teams in the product and technology organizations, which will mean having one person lead the work in those divisions. This will allow us to operate more cross-functionally, enable faster and more well-informed decision-making. Davis tweeted earlier today a picture from a team.
Wait. Did Jeremy indicate that he's against general manager model? Like, what employees should have more say in what they do for the company? Is that what he intimating? Is that what he is? No, of course he couldn't be saying that. But let's continue.
Team offsite saying it was the highlight of the past 2 years for Twitter at Twitter for me. Thank you to everyone who made it special. It has meant more than words can describe. Interesting. Fired a brown man. Uh-oh. Racist.
What the hell? Did he just say? First, he literally said nothing in the article said that Dentley Davis has been fired. Secondly, why do you just bring up he's a brown man like that? Like I know he normally saves this for his Miss Midwestly channel where he just gets like really mask off about some of the shit. But for real, okay, all right, let's. This looks like a brown man to me, Jeremy. This is like a person of color to me. I'm just saying, this looks like a person of color to me. I didn't want to make a speculation because of his name, but this looks like a person of color to me. I'm just saying. All right, okay, let's go.
I love Twitter and the people here. I'm honored to have been part of the journey. That's a classy way to get fired. Super, super classy.
Wait, how did you know he was fired, dude? How? Okay.
On his feet, having worked at Twitter, I'm sure that will be a resume leading thing. He worked on the team's project team. Also posted today that it would be his last day at Twitter, although it's not clear if it's related to the reorg. Here, we have a POC and a whammon. Hi, Twitter fam. Some news for me today. It is.
Wait, did he just butcher that shit because it didn't fit his narrative? Let's look at this Engadget article. let's look at it in. Wait, how do you spell it? All right, Engadget Twitter. No. All right, here's the article, and let's see what he fucking skipped over. Davis earlier tweeted today a picture from a team office saying, "It was a highlight of the past 2 years at Twitter for me. Thank you for everyone who made this special. It has meant more than words can describe." Sarah Behoff, who worked on the company's productivity team, also posted it today would be her last day at Twitter, although it's not clear if it's related to the reorganization or not. He completely flubbed that line. And here's the thing. As somebody who is transitioning from one job to the next, when a new company or a new CEO takes over, a lot of times you see that as your way of exiting out. You do that. And it happens whenever a company changes leadership. It doesn't even have to be because one person had an axe to grind with other people. And Jeremy's actually worked in the corporate world before. I know, weird, like that motherfucker. But he has. And he doesn't understand that? Come on now. Come the fuck on now. But let's go.
With a heavy heart that I'm leaving Twitter, and today is my last day. I'll be focusing on my health and family for the foreseeable future. That doesn't sound like they left willingly. But
wait, what? How? Oh my God, how? Dog, please explain how. Please, how does that equate that? Wait, oh my God. How? What? I mean, does he just come up with this shit full, just out the blue, out the dope? Okay, let's go.
They are followed by the CEO of Twitter, so maybe not. They write, "It's really difficult to hold the last 12 years in my head. Since my first day in 2009, I've been blessed to work with amazing people, some of whom our friendships will continue for the rest of our lives. From the Twitter support engineering team to Twitter mobile to Vine, I had the privilege of being part of." I mean, this is quite the goodbye. Maybe it was, they got a big fat severance check. I don't know, but it seems odd. The Washington Post reported that company-wide
Why does it seem odd, dude? People leave when a new CEO. Oh my God. Okay, let's go.
Email it obtained said Montano and Davis will be leaving by the end of the year, basically this month. It also indicates the reshuffling appears to primarily affect the company's consumer revenue and core tech divisions, which will be helmed by Kayvon Bakpour, Bruce Falk, and Nick Caldwell, respectively. This appears to reflect the sentiment of a series of tweets by Twitter Investor Relations during the Bank of America Securities 2021 Leverage Finance Conference yesterday. Specifically, the team said we can move faster and execute better. We'll focus on the same goals, same metrics, and same work, but we believe the new CEO can make decisions faster and be more clear about where decision-making sits. So more maybe a dictatorial role or something like that.
He said dictator. Now, why come out with this story and you don't know everything? It shows the lack of knowledge, and it's not like there's any leaks about how these people are trash or these people thought the new CEO was trash. It just literally says, time to leave. But let's go.
It's difficult to know what this means for the future of Twitter.
Well, good. Why the fuck are you speculating after somebody that's only been there for a couple of days by your account? Okay, let's go.
But I feel like I would be remiss to mention, I have a Gab page. If you use Gab, follow me here.
Okay, no. Oh, God, no. I'm not going to do this. I'm barely fucking conscious for Jeremy as it is, and now he's going to fucking try to push Gabs and shit. No, fuck that. Jeremy, stop being a little bitch and crying about stuff that changes in a way that you don't understand. No, dog. That's just called life. And just fuck. the fact that he made up a story about how they left because of reasons. I don't know. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comment section of exactly what the fuck is wrong with Jeremy. And right now, I'm gonna actually cut this video segment here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and help support your favorite podcaster by either sharing the link, hitting the link, or just catching me next time on the next clip. And cut. Oh wow. Do I have another video in me? I think I'm emotionally drained, guys. And this is what we're gonna do for tonight. We got about 3 videos out. So I wanted to say thank you guys for watching it tonight. I probably gonna go lay the fuck down because my body's still trying to recover from like all this fucking work that I'm trying to do. And yeah, like thank you guys for watching tonight. I know it's been a short night, but I'm actually gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow on my Twitch channel of me just doing some gaming, preferably Gran Turismo Sport, and then catch you guys later. And as we always do at this time, take us away, Richard.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah. I'm probably afraid of that because then people don't hate each other. And people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy people. I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too, that some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of capitalism, is to promote racism. Right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use this.
Right. Absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, But, and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but...
Now, all right. You and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were